vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
And now for the next game in the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Okay, that was a little redundant. But now for the next game of the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection compilation, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now, I could have done the original Marvel vs. Capcom, or Marvel vs. Capcom 1, but this is the 75th game in the Let's Play Fighting Game series, and the best way to celebrate is by playing one of my favorite games, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Let's watch the intro. Also, I have the setup screen. I'll tell you why later.
Capcom presents.
Okay, I have a setup screen. The startup screen, because this isn't the home port or the Dreamcast version. This is the arcade version being perfectly emulated on PS4. MAME can't do that. I know Demule can do that. Not MAME. So that's very special for me, knowing that this is the arcade hardware. So, I remember it was the year 2000, I was 13 years old, and I learned about Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I learned that there will be all the previous characters from the Marvel vs. Capcom games, and that there will be 3-on-3 fighting game, and that there will be new characters, like Jill from Resident Evil. Are you kidding? Was I excited? Of course I was! Who wouldn't be excited to have a Marvel vs. Capcom fighting game with 3 vs. 3 and Jill? That is amazing. I remember looking through the screenshots, marveling at it, no pun intended, and thinking, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Alright, we've seen this intro already. Is it the same as... Well, it's slightly different, because first they show the... In this one they show the Marvel characters first and then the Capcom. Before, I think it was the Capcom and then the Marvel. I don't know. I'll have to compare the two. And also, all characters are unlocked. It's not like the home version from that generation of consoles where you have to work your way for hours just to unlock your characters and stuff. I remember having to do that. Torture. Alright, let's play. Alright, intro's over. I'm gonna play with my main. So this was my main ever since I was a teenager. Because I read on a website named GameWinners.com, RIP, that if you have Cable, Iron Man, and War Machine, your Team Super Combo can do over 100 hits. I tried that. It's true. That's why they were my team. So I wanted to try to experiment with other teams, because I didn't like how when Iron Man and War Machine do their proton cannon, what happens is there's a little bit of a delay as the proton cannon is coming down. But then I decided to play online for a bit, do some online matches, and I realized that Iron Man and War Machine are actually great characters. And they're really fun to play as. Also, you know what? I'm not doing level 2. With this team, level 4, baby! I remember I used to play on level 8 because I want to unlock everything as fast as possible. In the worst case scenario, this game has save states. Okay, so it's Venom with Cammy and Charlie. Fun fact, the last game with Cammy and Charlie before Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it was X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Now that's more like it. He ducked that gunshot. But he's still able to connect this combo. So imagine this. I'm at a mall, at an arcade in a mall, and I think of entering the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tournament. But when I practice against people, I notice that I'm really bad at the game, and that other people are going to win. I drop out. True story. Everyone was really, really, really good. I mean, I'm better now than I was when I was a teenager, because I know there's something known. Because now I know of something called air combos. Should have watched your back, Cammy. $110 hits.
Smart bomb. I almost had a heart attack there. You win.
Take for a ride. A ride. Gonna take you for a ride. Shucks. One thing I learned is how much harder it is to do an air combo with an actual opponent, as opposed to a training dummy. Get out of there! I meant to do a team super for some reason. I only got to do that assist. Gosh, now I need to make sure Iron Man heals. And that's my waifu, Felicia! I am not ashamed to say she's my waifu. Felicia is cute. She is kawaii. I love Felicia. Kawaii desu ne! Felicia kawaii desu! Okay, Iron Man is fully healed now. Does just enough damage to knock out Felicia. Oh my gosh. I love that sprite of her lying down with her back up like that. Stomach down, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. I have no idea what an actress just said. So like, who just said the mercy? Who just said the mercy? I have no idea. Iron Man versus War Machine. Cancelled that. Come on. Gosh. I mean, I can do the combos, but the problem is connecting them. It's hard because it's hard to connect the combos with your opponent moving around all the time. I better not let him get close, because if he does get close to me, then he'll unleash his super.
Open up for now. Oh man, I almost had a heart attack there.
You win. Get ready to kick butt.
Tag. Oh, I did not turn that well. If I had the ability to, I'd have a team of all three Cables. Cable is the best character in the game. I mean, without a doubt, Cable is the best character in the game. Watch War Machine get beat up by a schoolgirl. And now watch War Machine beat up a schoolgirl. Darn. Oh dear. If I can knock out Sakura now, then Zangief can come back with half of his health. I need to do it before he fully recovers. Or Sakura can also tag out, but she probably won't do it because, well, Zangief already lost a lot of his health. Oh, come on, man. Danger. Danger right beside you. Tag. Tag, man. Uh-oh. Zangief was right behind Iron Man not doing anything. I thought he'd do like some kind of surprise final atomic buster or something.
You win.
Gotta get routed.
Yoga. I want to share a fun fact about one of the characters. There's a character named Ruby Hart. She was going to be a Darkstalkers character, but then she was added as a Marvel vs. Capcom character. I want to share my opinion. I don't think there should have been original characters for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because people want to see Marvel and Capcom characters, not original characters. I mean, what's the point of seeing our beloved characters fight each other or team up if they're originals? I mean, it takes away from the fun and enjoyment. Where it's like, we're gonna have Marvel vs. Capcom, but the characters are all brand new. I mean, does that mean we won't see Spider-Man and Iron Man? Think about it. Gosh. War Machine. So when I did a shoulder cannon in the air, I was trying to do a smart bomb. I was using the special move button. Trying.
Leave it to me.
That was risky that I did it after he blocked my last attack. I didn't even combo it. I remember in the arcade, everyone picked Cable because Cable is a great character. He's the most beginner-friendly character. And even pros use Cable because his combos are so darn easy. Repulsive Blast. Silver Samurai wasn't in a Marvel fighting game since X-Men Children of the Atom before Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Oh wow, even the CPU wants to fireball spam me. But yeah, so you got to see Silver Samurai 6 years after his first appearance. Because I think X-Men Children of the Atom was released in 91, was it? No, sorry, 94? I meant to say 94. I was trying to tag. Even though he blocked, that did a lot of chip damage. So I would not say it was a waste. Nice air combo, CPU. I'm sure that was programmed into him. Someone's definitely been programming these air combos into the characters. It's not like the CPU is thinking of this on its own. Yeah, so because this game has 3-on-3, it has the same timer as the other Marvel games. It is not uncommon for to see time overs. I mean, I was able to defeat my opponent before the time ran out, though sometimes that self can be a rarity. Okay. Ah, stage 7. After this, I fight against Abyss. Abyss is an original character. Not a Marvel character, it's a Capcom character. Because if it's not made by Marvel, then it's made by Capcom. Some people thought Abyss was a Marvel character, but he's not. That's my favorite combo, doing the gunshots followed by a Viper beam. Tornado Claw and Scimitar. Okay.
Your move.
I know that Wolverine was low in health, but this is not a waste. I want to make sure he was out, and so he can recover his health. No healing factor. Oh, that was just pure luck that she did not block. I had a feeling that would happen. You've got a heartache. I want to do an air combo. it's hard doing it with your opponent running around the screen.
Leave it to me. It's your job. Your move. Repulsor blast.
Time over. You win.
Superior attack.
His KO is the death animation from the Strider game.
You win.
Like from Mega Man, how he explodes into little balls of light. Alright, now for Abyss. Abyss has 3 forms. If you have characters with good projectiles like Cable, Iron Man, and War Machine, then Abyss is quite easy to defeat. If not, Abyss is a challenge. I know this because I had a stream where all of my characters were Felicia, and this was in the PlayStation version of Marvel vs. Capcom. And defeating Abyss was impossible. Well, it was possible, but very difficult, and I was not able to do it. However, when I did my team of all 3 Cables, it was very easy to do. Now, unfortunately, having a having a team of more than one of the same character is not possible in this version of the game. Oh dear, I should not have done that. I just wasted my other 2 supers. I should have just done 1 or 2. That sucks. Shoot. I'm not sure why that this feature to have all 3 players on one team is not possible. I mean, it was possible in the home console ports, but not for this one. Which sucks, because it was a great feature. I mean, if I wanted a team of all 3 Cables, I could do that. Maybe I could ask Capcom to have it as a feature. Remember, in the last Capcom Fighting Collection, they had a lot of new upgrades, and some of those upgrades were based on fan requests. KO. And right before Abyss completely melts into a puddle, you can see his him starting to form his new form. Oh dear. I was blocking that! I was holding the back button. I was in the down back crouching position, holding away from my opponent. War Machine! Now that was easy. It wasn't so easy doing it with 3 Felicias. And I still think Abyss is an easier boss than Onslaught from the previous game. From the original, from Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Your name will be inscribed in the pages.
Now I did say that this is the arcade. This is an arcade port, not a console version. So the ending in this, it's different than what you see in the console versions. So, in the console version, it's Zangief instead of Shumagura. I think. No, sorry, my bad. I'm thinking of something else. Sorry. There were supposed to be surf bots on top of Zangief in that one. But those are not in that one. I don't remember who's in which right now. So in the console version, it's Spider-Man and Sakura, and here it's Spider-Man and Morgan. I remember when Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection did come out. I'm sorry, when it was announced, before it came out, there was a lot of fan work of romance between Spider-Man and Morgan. And I'm thinking, what happened to Spider-Man and Mary Jane? I used to think that character on the top left near Hayato was Akuma. It's actually Wolverine. I don't remember who's in the console versions. But looking at this one, it feels different, especially since I'm so used to seeing the endings for the Dreamcast version. That's the one I grew up on.
Don't give up. Challenge again.
Here's a fun fact. I have played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in my streams before, but it has never been the featured game. I played it as a little bonus after Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I did it earlier this year for my Felicia special, but I didn't showcase Marvel vs. Capcom 2 as the game. Now it's finally being showcased. Yeah. Okay, so, now for this one, I want to play as some of my favorite heroes. So, they're not my mains for this game in particular, but I'm fans of these characters. I love, Ryu, Spider-Man, and Storm.
Capcom presents.
You can't go wrong with those guys. I think I became a fan of Storm thanks to X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and I thought Storm was a great character where she could shoot 3 typhoons at once. Like, she shouts, Typhoon! And 3 typhoons come out, and not just one, like in X-Men Children of the Atom. But of course the downside is that there was a bit of a delay before the typhoons came out. Anyway, this is me paying tribute to some of my favorite characters. Alright, Spider-Man. We'll do capture type. And Storm, it's gonna be projectile type. Now, if for some reason I'm having trouble, playing through this, the good news is, there are save states.
Ready to keep up. Engage.
This is not how you play like a pro. Because if you play like a pro, you do you combo the heck out of your opponent. Nice! Spider-Man versus Venom. We are Venom! Oops. I'm doing some experimentation, trying to figure out... Alright, I'm pressing the special move button and I'm trying to figure out... which one's the... which move does which again? Because it's either you press the special move button with neutral position for the joystick, or forgot what I was gonna say. Or you hold the directional pad in a certain direction, and you press the super move button. It's hard to explain. Or you hold the direction in one direction and press super move. What I don't like about this is that it was easier to use Typhoons than X-Men vs Street Fighter. It was I mean for the capture type, it was simple as it was as simple as quarter circle back. Now you have to do a half circle back? Why? Gosh. It's hard connecting combo. It's so hard connecting those launcher attacks. Charlie's face is shuddering for some reason. Like he's trying not to cry. It's hard to explain. One thing I think is sad about Ryu is that I looked at the tier list for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. He's in the bottom 10, which I find surprising because Ryu is my favorite video game character, and he's my main for many Marvel vs. Capcom games, but not this one. I think it's upsetting because, I mean, I guess there are characters who are more powerful than Ryu in this game. I mean, maybe this isn't Ryu's type of game. If Ryu was more balanced, I'm sure he would have been a good character. I mean, if he had like a bigger advantage or something, I don't know. You knew that was coming, that I was trying to aim up at him. He was a sitting duck. He was a sitting duck. Or should I say a jumping duck? Oh, nice! Finished him in the last hit. Perfect.
I just can't believe it. You're amazing.
You win.
I don't know what he just said. Something, something, something now will unfold. I have no idea what he just said. I'm glad I changed the difficulty in the last run with Cable, Iron Man, War Machine. That I made it a little harder. Because I didn't even have to continue. I didn't even need to load my save state. Nice, just the right number of hits. It's easier doing the combos when I need to connect my launcher through a jab. Because medium attacks are done by pressing jab twice. I mean, light attack twice.
Oh, man. I almost had a heart attack there.
You win.
I'm drinking this special Mountain Dew drink. It's like tastes like a freeze pop. Unfortunately, got flat because I forgot I have the drink still around. Yeah, it's okay. Well, yeah, it's called Summer Freeze. Yes! I was thinking, please work, please work. It worked! Sorry, I need to pause for a little bit. Okay, ready.
Time over. You win.
All right.
I just can't believe it. You are amazing.
I need more practice with these characters, that's for sure.
You win.
Servbot is one of the worst characters in the game.
The battle for survival begins.
Here's a fun fact. Perhaps the absolute worst character in the game is Roll. Roll's so bad she has her own tier on the tier list. It's called Roll tier. It's lower than D tier. Gosh, she must be that bad of a character if she has her own tier. But the question is she really better than Dan? I mean, Dan doesn't have his own tier. But if there's like a Roll tier, because of how bad Roll is, then is she actually worse than... Oops. Is she actually worse than Dan? I'm gonna save. I actually did a partner tag when I was trying to do a move by accident. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. That was the bit. Oh dear. Yeah, I bet Servbot's the last character on purpose. So I wouldn't easily defeat Servbot. I lost to Servbot, but it's not what it seems. It's like all the other partners Servbot had.
You lose.
Don't you want a rematch?
Yes, please.
Select your heroes. Select your assist type. Select your
Alright, if for some reason I can't defeat this team, I'll use save states. Or, yeah, it's just I don't like having to use save states because they can be repetitive. But then again, save states helps me advance the game faster instead of much slower. Okay.
Who will survive?
I'm gonna be honest, what I wish this game had was better music, better stages and not these generic stages, win quotes and endings. Luckily Ultimate Marvel vs. Luckily Marvel vs. Capcom 3 fixed that and continued on along its way to Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But for some reason Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite does not have endings. Which sucks because endings are a great part of the game. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, well I guess that didn't do it. Oh good, now Storm has some damage taken off of her. I tried to jump to continue the combo, for some reason I couldn't do that. My other three characters were stopped from doing the combo because of that, and only Spider-Man was only able to continue the combo. How is that even possible? I don't get it. There, I was able to do an air combo. I wish the game didn't have jazz music. I wish it had the typical music from the past Marvel vs. Capcom games. I mean, I know there are 56 characters, but I'm sure it would have been possible to have a song for each character. I mean, you could use old themes, you could recycle other themes. For example, the Street Fighter characters had new themes for Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. I mean, those themes could have been used for some characters who didn't have any themes. I don't know why, but Rogue's default color is that. I mean, everyone knows that Rogue has yellow clothes and not white. So I'm not sure why they chose to give her this new color palette for her default color. Also, unfortunately, Rogue cannot copy powers. She can gain abilities, like for example, she can be faster, but she oh gosh, but she cannot copy powers. I wonder if it's because of the large roster size of this game, and maybe Capcom decided, no, we're not going to focus on that. It's too many. Sucks in my opinion. Because it would have been awesome if she could capture anyone's powers. I mean, look at Kirby in Smash Bros. Ultimate. There are over 50 characters in Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Kirby can copy everyone's powers. Everyone's! Except for Kirby's, because he already has those. So if Kirby can copy so many powers in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, then why can't Rogue copy everyone's powers in Marvel vs. Capcom 2? And I'll say this in my Jerry Seinfeld voice. It makes no sense! What's the deal with that? There, I had to do that. What's the deal with Rogue? I was hoping he wouldn't block it, but then again, this is a CPU opponent. CPUs sometimes are lenient and they won't block a super meter. I mean, a super move, even if they know it's coming. Darn. Come on. Oh gosh. It was a risk. Was it worth it? Hopefully. One of the things I hate is when I think I have more health than my opponent, and then the announcer announces that my opponent won, and I think that's so not fair. I had more health. It's happened a few times. I'm actually surprised I'm not on Abyss now. I mean, I know I did have to continue once, but feels like it's taking a lot longer. Ah, yes, roll. This should be a cinch. This should be a piece of cake. Roll's the worst character in the game. Even though she has better projectiles than Dan, who hardly has any projectiles. Roll's the worst character. Like I said earlier in the stream, she is so bad that she has her own tier named Roll Tier, which is lower than D Tier. Dark Thunder. Dark Thunder. Dark Thunder. That sucks. There are two Wolverines in this game. One that has combos that aren't as good and weaker moves, and one that has better moves, like in previous Marvel fighting games. Why not just include one? I mean, the Wolverine you start with is the one that was like the one in Marvel vs. Capcom, where he's nerfed, and then you have the other one that's the original and not nerfed. Why not just have the original that's not nerfed? Seriously. Instead of having two Wolverines, there should have been Wolverine and Jubilee. That's what should have happened. It was a wasted space. They should have had Jubilee instead of sorry. They should have had Jubilee instead of an extra Wolverine. It was a missed opportunity. I'm sure Jubilee would have been an excellent fighter. Who knows? Maybe Jubilee could have been on my team. I'm gonna fireball spam my way to victory and hope to do enough chip damage. Will it work? There's only one way to find out. Moment of truth. Yes! I have just enough health. And it looks like Blackheart's right arm was starting to fall off. Or melt, I don't know.
You win.
Alright, and now for Abyss. Abyss is not bliss. The good news about Abyss is that he does not block. He cannot block. Tag. Not what I was expecting. I'm gonna save just in case. Okay. Yeah, the web balls don't capture him. Alright, I want to tag with Storm. It was really hard having to fight against this guy with Felicia. I mean, this guy kept spamming projectiles, and Felicia has no projectiles, which made things really hard. So now what I'm doing, while this guy is stuck to the ground and cannot jump, I'm taking advantage of Storm. Oops. Get out of there! Oh no, that's not good. That is not good. Gosh. Oh gosh. You just don't know when he's gonna disappear like that. Shoot. Maybe I should just keep doing this because I'm invincible. So instead of risking super meter, I'll just do this. And tag out with Spider-Man, who will do the finishing move with the tag. Alright, now I need to have Storm heal. She won't heal during the transition. Only when the timer's running. Alright, now she's gonna start healing. Once you see those sparkles, that means she's healing. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Heck yeah, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. That's a reference to the Nostalgia Critic. He remembers it, so you don't have to. Oh gosh. I risked it. I was pushing both punch buttons so I could try to repel the attacks, but I got caught in them. Sorry, hang on. Ryu. Now. Well, that did something. It definitely did a lot of damage to him. He's on the other side of the screen. I can... Oh, no, he's not. Now he's here. With a simple crouching uppercut. I want to try something. No, apparently pressing start during that victory screen will not have my character beat up the pose. Wait, what? Wait, but I thought I said... No, that's impossible. I saved! Psh. I thought I saved. Shoot. Alright, guess I'll have to start over. I'm sorry. I saved. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I thought I saved that. Apparently this was my last save. I mean, the reason why I want to save and load was because I want to see about pressing start during that, and then I want to load it, so I see, okay, so I'll do it without pressing start. And that backfired. So, I guess my strategy does work. Of spamming, flying in typhoons with Storm. Spidey! Save! I tried repelling it with 2 punch buttons and that did not work. Oh shoot. Now! I need to tag, or else Spider-Man's going down. Yeah, I had to sacrifice some health with Ryu. Okay, this time I'm not loading. I'm not even going to try to press start during this. Okay. There, now we can watch it the way it was meant to be. Except I'm skipping the ending because we've seen this already.
Thanks for playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Your name
Sorry I had to defeat Abyss twice. Alright. We saw this.
Don't give up. Challenge again.
So, the artwork for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is huge, since there... Oops, that's the original. Since there are a ton of fighters. But I don't want to go through all these character portraits because there's a lot of them. So these are sketches for the stages. I like how they put in little sprites, like that's Ryu and Ruby Heart, and over here it is Marrow and Venom. These are never before seen sketches. Quite interesting. I don't recall seeing that blimp over there. Maybe it was a thought in the design process or process. Let me see this. But it's upsetting that they didn't go for characters who I mean, not characters for stages that had some connection with the Marvel or Capcom universes. I guess this was an original design for Abyss. One-eyed character. Reminds me of that one-eyed character from that giant one-eyed robot from the Mega Man series. I don't remember his name. This is these are original design concepts for Amigo. The Amigo. I'm gonna be honest. I think Amigo should have been replaced with Amigo should have been replaced with Lin Kurosawa from Alien vs. Predator. She's an original Capcom character. Fox didn't create Lin Kurosawa. So, I think, oh yeah, so this is Lady San-San. I guess a spin-off of the San-San character from the game San-San. And they decided to have a female San-San. I'm fine with that because San-San was a game and it was based on San-San, but having a Mingo who's a completely original character, I did not like that. I was against having Ruby Heart until I found out she was going to be in Darkstalkers. So I was thinking, okay, that's nice to have a character who was a scrap character and we get to see her come back to life. Okay, so on the top it says, new character team. A duo of female bounty hunters and their boss. They are after the bounties placed on their bosses by various governments. A mad scientist and... Oh, final boss. A mad scientist and terrorist. He has created the ultimate weapon and begun a terrorist campaign against various countries. And the final boss, that's for the middle character with the question mark. I'm reading this based on Google Translate. For Marvel, it says, protect the Earth, Marvel team. Capcom, it says, fighting strong. Guys, Capcom team. No, it says, fight the strong, Capcom team. Sometimes, or fighting strong, I don't know. Sometimes Google Translate doesn't get on its first try. I guess the top left is also another design concept for Abyss. I don't know. So it looks like these are moves that were planned for a Mingo, none that were actually used, but they look pretty cool. Like the top left corner, he sows seeds. Bottom right corner, it says when you point your hand at the ground, plants will grow from the ground across the screen. Hit the following opponent. That looks pretty cool. Sometimes I wonder why some of these moves were never used, because they seem like cool moves. Tromball's original moves. I mean, Tromball's move concepts. Thank goodness for Google Translate, because otherwise I would have no idea what these moves say. Why is it that Chun-Li looks like she's smiling as she's getting hit? Maybe if the mouth was upside down, it would look more like she's upset or in pain. Okay, Cable. Is this for new Dr. Doom moves? Probably. Thanos. This is the first time that Dr. Doom and Thanos were officially playable. Magneto. Abyss. Oh look, it looks like they were planning to have Abyss sit on a throne, and he'd see the opponent. It sits on a throne at the back of the scroll. Its eyes glow. It grows horns. It stands up and it walks towards the player's line. Enlarged image. At this time, it comes out from the back to the front. As its expression darkens light from a place. Create a performance that appears on location. Alright, intro. Anyway, there's a lot. Like, how many, yeah, there are 192 images for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I'm not going to go through them all. But those are some translations of some of the things you see here, thanks to the Google Translate app on my phone. If you want to see more, translations, get a translating app on your phone like Google Translate that can translate text. Use the instant translate feature, and you can translate it that way. It's fun. Alright, anyway, I'm a little over time, because usually I try to aim to have the streams to be an hour, and it's an hour 20 minutes. But this was a good stream. Thank you for watching. Bye!